What's up, YouTube? Ethan here with Drew Golly
at Wendy's
with his Kozmo artifact that he got top 4 with. Let's get this started.
Alright, I played 5 pendulums today. 3 Dark Destroyer, 1 Wurtenberger, whatever, you know who that is, Forerunner, because he's pretty good. You need 1 at least. 3 of Gillette Stadium, because you know, artifacts, popping them on your opponent's turn is pretty good with him.
You really said Gillette Stadium?
Yes. This because Out's Infinity, I wanted to play 1 over the 3rd of this, because they have to negate the first effect and then you just chain the second effect to go into a ship. So I really want to play 2 or 3 of that, actually. 3 farm, no comment. 1 tin, this was really good actually at 1 in the artifact build, because you don't have a good turn 1 play, and I would E-Telly into this most of the time, and my one opponent let this resolve on my turn and on his end phase, and I got 2 Dark Destroyers off of it. That's just ridiculous. 3 Scythe, he's really good in the artifact build, just slows your opponent down so that next turn you can set up a board to deal with theirs. And then Beagle Tack and Moral Tack. Beagle Tack because Ignition is really good with him. Hand Traps, 2 Veiler, and 1 Ghost Ogre. I was going to play Anti-Spell maybe, but this was really good because it didn't matter if I would go first or second. I'd still have a answer to some sort of effect. 2 Instant Fusion because of Twin Twister, discarding stuff, and Panzer Dragon into Infinity. 2 Ignition and 3 Twin Twister, which was really good. I bricked and then I top decked Twin Twister, discard a ship, and then pop my 2 artifacts, and then I was able to come back from that. But I ended up losing that game but won the match, so it didn't matter. 3 E-Telly, 3 Town. You actually side out 1 or 2 of the towns, most games 2 or 3. Because no one expects it and they don't want to hit the first town anyway, because you'll get a search, so you have more room for side. 3 Sanctum and Emptiness and Solemn are my only traps, but they all worked pretty well today. Won some bullshit games with Emptiness, and Solemn's just ridiculous. And then Sanctum, it just helps you control whenever it's your opponent's turn, because Kozmo can't really control during your opponent's turn whatsoever. And then Extra Deck Infinity, I only summoned him once all tournament, and it didn't even matter really because I had Anti-Spell Fragrance up and he only had 1 Pendulum Scale, so it was really hard to come back from. And I had Solemn set, so I really didn't need that card, but it's really good. And then Nova to make him, Dweller, Castell, Pytolemos, and Diamond to make him off rank 4 plays, Infinity. Pleiades was, I only summoned 2 extra deck mons, 3 extra deck because Infinity. These 2 were the go-tos today, because this sets off your artifact engine, and then Pleiades for bouncing stuff, Volcasaurus, and then the 3 Synchros I didn't make. I was running them because of Instant Fusion and Ghost Ogre, and it's not bad. Norden and Panzer as the Instant Fusion targets, and 1 Chimera. I really wanted to play 2, but I didn't play a mirror match all day, so I'm glad I only played 1 actually. Sided the Eclipser for like a random Teller Knight or BA matchup. And then 2 Core and 1 Cyber Dragon to go into Infinity. Chimera Tech. 3rd Ignition I sided in every matchup because it's good against Pendulum and it sets up Scythe plays. Going first against Pendulums, I side in 2 Kaiser and 3 Spell Fragrance. But if I'm going second, I take out the Kaisers and put in Veilers instead. But that going first, you're guaranteed to like at least see 1 of them basically. So if you don't see them, you see the artifact engine, which does the same thing as them. 2 Storming, didn't side it in all day, 1 Joe. And then 2 Time Space. These 5 were basically all for Kozmo, but I didn't play 1 all day, so it worked out pretty well with what I sided, because I only played pendulums all day, so that was that. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed, and shout out to Brick Squad. Later on.
Like, share, and subscribe.